And they made their way up north toward the main city town in this plain. And on the way, they encountered a bunch of bushes covered in silver flowers, which then promptly attempted to turn the party into silver statues so that they could dissolve them, because that's how they do. They also had their first encounter with gutter runners and almost killed Jules. Got stabbed to death a bunch of times. Well, attempted to be stabbed to death a bunch of times. They elected to just charge headlong into the enemy lines once they got to the town, and it has actually managed to not kill them, except for Taz, who, after surviving many attacks and spells, even and abilities,
Not getting
dodging and
touched by
weaving,
one.
not taking actually any damage, out of sheer frustration, the Dark Wizard cast Phantasmal Killer and Taz failed both saves.
Talk shit.
And then immediately fucking died.
Yep.
And then they fucking just left.
It was literally just a spite killing.
It was a spite killing. That's what happens when you irritate an enemy too much, and they just fucking decide to kill you. Save or die spells.
Yep.
That's a thing.
Brutal.
Pretty brutal. Wow. Pretty brutal. Anyway, it's the Great Lady's turn. I guess it is her turn. Although before dying, Taz and I think Sophie managed to weaken the ceiling that was keeping the Great Lady trapped in the town square and in several magical circles, binding her in place. But now it's just the one, and she's pretty powerful. So let's see if she can just fucking just bull on through this fucking thing. Let's see. Can it survive this attack? Let's see, it's got a hardness of what, 40? Let's see. She doesn't have to roll an attack roll. It's just a line attack. So let's see if it can fucking survive getting nuked now that it's been weakened enough. Roll D8 plus 20. What is this link you've put in there? But Jesus, look at that place. That's kind of scary. That's a lot of damage. How much health does this thing have again? Well, it took about 80 damage. Okay. All right. The cylinder that she's encased in, she seems to shoot this bright blue stream of energy into it, and the whole thing just shoots up, getting covered in ice crystals, and very quickly obscures all vision inside. But its outer surface seems to have been cracked severely by the attack. Now it's the dual hand's turn, and she's going to fucking... Oh, there's 3 is still some storm vermin. So she's going to fucking shoot these storm vermin. Well, she's going to slice one up, actually.
Hi, Fen.
What?
Holy
oh
shit.
God, it's Fen. I didn't think you were coming.
We just started.
Let's see. It's AC.
It's my secret. I'm always coming.
Not enough. Does this guy's dead. And she's gonna cut this one, and he's 20, almost dead. It's the gutter runner's turn, and he's gonna fucking try and get on top of the dual hand. So gonna try to trip. Succeed. Then he's going to start stabbing at her. Since he gets a successful grapple, he gets a free action.
Stab, stab, stab.
Stabby, 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 stabby. Oh, wait. Could miss. Does not miss. Stab. 24 damage to the dual hand. Dual hands getting hurt. Now it is Sophie's turn. It is your turn, Sophie. For my first game, I probably shouldn't have done a custom anything. I should have just done a, what is it, adventure path.
You should do an adventure path.
Maybe when I'm done with this, or just want to try something different. But it's Sophie's turn.
Sophie, are you stitching? Close a wound. Hedrah might be stitching closed a wound.
What?
Hedrah appears to have cut herself.
Did she?
I think
What?
so. I don't think it was that bad, but
I didn't hear.
It
Oh,
was
it
like
might have.
right before you got back.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess we'll just skip her turn for now. Molly's turn. She's got a lot of health, and she gets to see Taz and the wizard, and then Taz just kind of slumps to the ground, unmoving. In a panic, she twirls, does a spin, and activates her cape, and poofs in a puff of smoke that quickly dissipates into the air and appears next to the fallen Taz. She will gather him up in her arms and will slap his face and try to wake him up, but when he is very clearly dead, she will... Where is it?
She will let him stay dead and mourn forever.
No, fuck
Don't
that.
you bleed on me.
She's not letting her boy toy get away from her like this. Not like that.
Gonna resurrect you as an android.
She is going... Where the fuck is the... Where's that spell? Where the heck is it? I had it right here on her... Where is it? It's on her character sheet. I know that. She's even used it before. The fuck is it?
Breath of life.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I know it. She's used it before, and I know she has it here. And there. It is. It's on her domains. Anyway, she grabs Taz, takes a deep breath, and seals her lips to Taz's, and breathes in, unleashing a concentrated burst of positive energy into him. And I do believe it's acts as a ring. Come on. Breath of life. I believe it is, as long as it is used within 1 round of a death. Let's see. Can bring recently slain creatures back to life if cast upon a creature that has died within 1 round. Apply the healing from this spell to the creature. Okay. So 5d8 plus 11. 5d8 plus 11. Taz gains 35 hit points.
But hold on, I didn't die from hit point damage though. Let me go see if what's it called? Phantasmal Killer. Killer is a death effect or something, because then I can't come back.
Oh, yeah, if it's a death effect, then fuck.
Motion,
yeah.
fear, and mind affecting. Die from fear. Sounds like a death effect, but
What is the definition of a death effect?
Yeah, is there something special about death effects that means that you can't be resurrected? Because that
in this
sounds like
case,
bullshit.
yes.
They would usually say, well, that, you can't be resurrected in the spell.
Special
It does.
ability.
Well, Breath of Life just specifically says death effects can't be.
Okay.
But like a normal, raised dead would work. But
That's right, Savin. Fight that resurrection.
yeah, fight with everything I got.
Spell within the death ward. Protects against spells.
In most cases,
Yeah,
a
I
death
think
attack
Savin's right.
allows the victim a fortitude save to avoid the effect, and if the save fails, the character dies instantly.
You did make a fortitude save to
To
avoid
avoid dying
dying.
instantly. So yeah, I am
That
subject to
means-
death effect and died.
You are. It is a death effect, and Breath of Life does not work.
Rip.
Well, Molly will
Was
cry.
lawyered.
You can't even use the raise dead spell. You need resurrection.
Ah, damn.
Molly will start sobbing.
I don't think the party can even afford that.
It's 10,000 gold. Sorry, dude, you're dead.
It's also like a 7th or 8th level spell.
Taz, Hearn, it's your turn.
Hearn! Let's see.
Tazran.
Hearn is going to run over here, scoop up Molly, and hightail it into safety.
Molly will try and struggle and reach out at Taz, but
Oh, shit.
Hearn is far too strong.
Hello?
Oh, don't. Oh, just ignore them.
Okay, they're
just
gone.
moved them out of line of sight, so they weren't.
Alright. So yeah, Hearn's gonna get the hell out of Dodge. Must save Elf Booty.
Booty everywhere.
Sweet Booty.
Elf Booty had over 100 hit points. She was fine.
Elf Booty is a delicate flower and must be preserved.
God damn it. She's not some delicate little
Yes, she
slip
is.
of a girl. God damn it.
What Kinathis is trying to say is she's a fat fuck.
What's going to be Okay. Nah, she's just curvy. She's not, Storm Vermin time. Storm Vermin's going to stab at the dual hand. Storm Vermin will hit. Will hit.
Also, Hedrah has that wound.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. You want no? Actually, Sophie, it's your turn. You go.
And then Hedrah left again.
Well, damn it.
Well, okay. I guess never mind. It's the guy's turn, and he actually manages to hit. So she's gonna take a bunch of damage again. Ow. And Mal is going to get an attack too. 37 to hit? Does 37 hit you? Mal.
defend?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay, then
Forgot I wasn't
it's
supposed to talk.
20 damage. Are there any other storm vermin left alive? It does not look like it, aside from those two that are blind as fuck. Blind and on their last legs. They have two measly hit points. Skaven long gunners do not have anyone to shoot at. But things don't look so good, so they're gonna start trying to get the fuck out of town before shit happens. Jules, it's your turn.
Penis face, penis face. I don't even know what I can do anymore. Pretty much just let you guys clean up.
Okay. Mal, it's your turn.
Bullets for everyone.
Yeah, save the Doulahan.
Time to reap.
We'll confirm that Reaper's kind of annoying and that he can turn unhittable and start floating around like an asshole ghost.
Believe me, I've watched the beta enough to know.
Mm-hmm.
I know everything. Did that second attack hit?
The storm vermins. 18. Yeah, they have like garbage touch AC.
21 and 21 damage.
Wow. You rolled. Wow. You even rolled fives identically.
Yeah.
Oh, well, 21. That's
Wait,
21.
wait. No. He would be dead after the first shot because of my ghost star, I bet.
Well, how much damage does that do?
7.
Yeah. That's just actually enough. He had 6 hit points. So yeah, that is enough to drop him.
All right, and then I'll kill the other with the next bullet.
That will kill it. He only has 11. He's dead. And now there's just the gutter runner.
And then Spirit Bro will bitch slap the gutter on her.
Okay.
For 8.
For 8 points of slapping damage. 24 to hit. This guy is... Yeah, that'll hit. And it's just going to clear him. Clear that AC. All right.
Plethys double moves. That's my turn.
All right. It's Great Lady Winter's turn. And she's going to
Kill Molly.
shatter that the ice on the inside, and her hand is going to just punch clean through the barrier and just pry her fingers inside into the hole and just tear it open and step on out. Oh, well, that's good. That's finally out. Oh, it was really getting stuffy in there. There's not a whole lot left of you. Oh, but now you guys are running away. What to do? I'm going to and flick of her wrist, and she's going to cause a storm of razor-sharp ice to start raining down on top of these guys that are running away from the top. Let me see. Ice. Oh, that'll work. And they're going to take 15 D8 damage. Whoops. My finger slipped. They take 62 damage each. And that's enough to kill them outright as they are impaled by dozens and dozens of foot-long icicles. Now it's the Dual-Hand's turn, and she is going to try and throw this fucking gutter runner. Wait, how does he? Oh god, how do you get out of it? How do you break that? She's gonna try and kill him. Actually, no, she's gonna try and kill him. She is going to drop her sword. Not gonna try and get out. She's gonna draw her gun from her holster, just angle it upwards, and start pulling the trigger. Get the fuck off me, you little shitty rat! One D20 plus 15. Oh. Well, she nat ones and manages to miss the first shot, but she does hit the second shot. Does 19 damage. Wait. That was potentially a bad idea. Was potentially a poor choice. He's got 25 hit points left. And it is, in fact, his turn. Everyone's dead. The storm vermin are gone. The mage and the dark knights are gone. Great Lady Winter is free. He's gonna try and make a morale check. 13 plus his charisma. Things are looking really, really bad. So he's going to reach down and pull a smoke bomb off of his belt and slam it right into the Dual-Hand's face, dealing some damage and filling the air with gas, allowing it to whoosh off. Hedrah, are you still here? Are you back?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Ah, okay. Would you like to make an action?
And do what? Who's
It's up to
alive?
you.
Who's not alive? Who's dead? Who's...
You have eyes, I guess. The storm vermin are dead. There's a gutter runner running away, trying to flee. Oh, yeah.
Right.
There's also that. Did I add this in yet? Oh, I guess I'll take you guys off, and I guess I'll get rid of you.
That's a lot of ones. At least you got them out of my system, so.
Not 13. Wow, yeah. That is not enough to drop him. Molly is kicking and slapping her and let go. God damn it. Taz. And then after a moment, she'll stroke Hearn and will heal him for 45.
Now that they're in a safe place, Hearn will whimper.
And now it is Hearn. What would you like to do, Hearn?
Hearn is going to gently set Molly down and then probably move up here in full defense.
Okay. Alright, the long gunner. This long gunner is fucking long gone. And then, just as things start to get a little bit quieter down, you guys hear this stomping and smashing, and then a deep bestial bellow as an enormous beast of a creature just comes thrashing through the forest and slamming and crushing and plows clean through one of the buildings. And an immense rat, more like an ogre than a rat, than a true one of these Savin that you've been dealing with.
Fuck.
And on top of it is riding a cackling, a much smaller Savin, cackling with madness, and unlike the others in their dark colors, this one has completely white fur. One last challenge. But as they crash through and things are a bit reset, it is the Great Lady Winter's turn. And she pouts, a little upset by the ogre smashing his way right through one of her buildings. Well, you see, that wasn't very nice, you know. You really shouldn't do that to other people's belongings. And if you guys are like the other ones, I'm just going to have to punish you for being so mean. And she will put her hands to clap her hands together and then draw them apart. And right in between the space is formed a great long sword made out of crystal clear ice. It glows with a bright white light. And she charges in to slice at this rat ogre. And hits. Because complete nonsense. Let's see. Roll 2d6 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2d6 plus 2d6. Does 28 damage. And now it is Jules' turn.
Kinathis DM.
What? Oh, oops. I must have... Huh, how did I do that? Well, S is right next to the D. 2d6. That's another 11. Okay, Jules, it's your turn. You heard the bellow of a great beast that has started smashing its way through the buildings.
I was muted. Fuck. Here I am talking to you guys, and I'm gonna prepare to cast a spell against whatever is coming.
Okay, Mal, it's your turn.
Yar. Yardy hardy har. Hey, where'd the gutter runner go?
Oh, he fucking started running.
Come I didn't get attacks of opportunity. Bitch. Alright.
Oh, I guess Lethus could have, but he did throw a smoke bomb into the Dulan's face.
Hey, storm vermin.
They are blind and bleeding and looking very badly. Very bad. Badly injured.
Oh, I guess I'll shoot the rat ogre then.
He's the best.
Oh wait, no, I only get one attack. I moved.
Well, you're hitting touch, JC, and it is a large creature.
20 damage. Ooh.
20. Blink. Oh, shit. Alright. Okay, I need to get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. I don't...
Lethus will ready in action to burning hands any enemies that approach.
Okay. It is the Rat Ogre's turn. What is her AC? Your AC is that. Okay. Rat Ogre's gonna try and punch the shit out of Lady Winter. But her AC is quite formidable. Oh. Miss. Hit. Miss. So she deftly misses, just leans back, and one of the enormous fists the size of her head goes whizzing past. But the other one clips her right on the chin, and she does take... She takes
Wait,
bam.
if the rat ogre is about 6 squares larger and his fist is only the size of her head, then this has a small fist.
Oh, would they be a lot larger? Well, whatever. Right. And she goes flying.
Yeah, look at your fist.
I guess it'd be
Whatever
bigger
takes
than
your
a fist bigger than her head then.
Yeah, his chest. Torso size.
And she goes tumbling through the air, flying a good full 20 feet away from it, with a welt on her face, on her cheek. But she does sit up and look a little irritated. Oh, you are definitely going on the naughty list now. Now it's the Dualahan's turn, and she's not looking so good. What's going... Oh, God, what is that thing? Oh, wait, you're gone. You should not be here. You should be gone. Oh, God, what? It just doesn't seem to end with these rat people. What is wrong with them? She'll begin starting to shoot this thing to death. Fuck. I'll just pull the dice roller. Hit, and that's gonna miss. $17. It is a solid hit, but the bullet just seems to just go in, and doesn't seem to really affect it too much, and just seems to make it angrier. Gutter Runner's gone. Taz, or Hearn. Hearn, you heard a hell of a commotion, and now you're hearing gunshots and roaring like enormous monsters thrashing around, causing havoc.
Bark, bark. I'm gonna come over
Bark,
here
bark.
and eviscerate this rat with one attack, since I can't make it all the
Is
way
that
over
even
that guy.
I'm pretty sure that's the dead Skaven that...
Oh. Well, I can't make it to anybody in one move, so I guess I'm gonna come over here and kill this guy.
That guy's another sacrifice. He's also dead.
God damn it. Well, fine. I'll just move over here and snarl like a motherfucker.
Challenge the rat ogre. Oh boy.
Yes. Actually, wait, no.
Crap.
I'm going to growl and roar at him, and all creatures within 30 feet, which is the rat ogre.
And I guess the white Skaven that's riding on top of him, on a chair strapped to its back.
So if that rat ogre happens to have less than 9 hit dice, it must make a will save or be shaken for basically ever. But I don't think that's
A will save.
if he has 8 or fewer hit dice.
Oh, 8 or fewer?
I believe that's how that works. Let me check.
Oh no, he's got way more than that, man.
Yeah, if he's got like 9 or more, then there's no way it's gonna.
Yeah, no, he's got a lot of hit die.
All creatures within 30 feet that hear it, and those with fewer hit dice in the Beast of Chaos. So yeah. All right. Well, I tried.
Sophie, it's your turn. You heard some horrible things.
Yay. Let's see. It's big, it's fat, it's ugly as sin. I take it that it's not the brightest being in the universe. Correct?
Probably not.
Okay, then. Range touch. Now check if that's correct.
2 negative levels.
Yes, correct. Yard.
Okay. 380. No, 90. Okay.
Okay. So it's got penalties to pretty much everything and loses 2 hit dice effectively or some shit like that. Says on the negative levels.
Okay. All right then.
That's it.
Molly does not like being coddled all of the time. So
Too
she's
bad.
going to come over here, and can she see the beast? Oh wait, never mind. She's got those boots. She's got more movement, so she can see it. 10 more feet. All right. Eep. That is a really big rat. I think Flame Strike is in order. It's probably a good idea. Roll 11d6. And they both need to make reflex saves, I believe. Flame Strike. Yeah, it is reflex. Let me see. What would the Rat Ogre, probably not the most agile of creatures. And what is her DC anyways? A 5th level spell, 22. Does not pass. But the White Skaven also does not pass. So they take 45 fire and divine damage. That actually looked like it hurt quite a bit. But it is the White Skaven's turn, and it does not look happy that Molly just nuked it with a column of fire. It's got Mal and Lethis and the Dullahan and Sophie and Hearn to deal with, and then there's the blonde. Let me see. Targets that are 2. There's no fails if there's no line, no more than 60 feet. As long as as long as 2 creatures or objects, which must be okay. I see. Oh no, that's too far. That's too far. That'll work though. She can't. The rat cackles maniacally, and this noxious green lightning crackles between her fingers, and it just points at, it gathers it all up in one hand, and then jabs it at the Great Lady Winter, and then at Sophie. Oops, what did I just do? Oh, I'm sure I don't need that anyway. And they both get reflex saves. But Great Lady's got a really great reflex save. Yeah, she's fine. Sophie, make me a reflex save. Actually, wait, are you flying still?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Then Mal should make me a reflex save.
Don't wanna.
Instead, because you're on the ground, and the spell wouldn't work on Sophie because she's in the air. That's not enough.
Wait, it didn't math right. It's 18 plus 9. Or actually, it should be. That's Lethis' stat. Mal is plus 11 plus 13 because he's enraged. So 31.
31? Wow.
Yeah, because it didn't actually add the 9. It just rolled an 18.
Okay. I think Lethis also needs to make a reflex save because she's in between you two, as the lightning is arcing from Lady Winter into Mal and is catching Lethis on the midway.
Why is Lady Winter lighting me on fire?
Lady
What the
Winter's
fuck?
not. The White Skaven shot a bolt of lightning at her and it bounced from her
Lethis
to
failed.
you. Oh. Well, Lethis takes 48 lightning damage. You and Lady Winter both take half of that. 24. Ow! Ugh. You are
Don't you have
both.
rage evasion?
Don't think so.
You are
Rage
both
gives uncanny dodge.
horrible, horrible little mongrels. You know that? I don't think this. I'm not even going to try that. I need to get rid of you quickly and start cleaning this place up so I can make sure everything goes off on time. And she's going to place herself in between Mal and Lethis. She's going to gather up that cold blue energy again and then just thrust her hand out and fire a stream of super cold at the two of them. And they need to make me reflex saves. I do believe you had a really bad one and you had a not so bad one. But you both failed. So you both take a shitload of damage. D. Oh wait. 20. D equals 20. You both take a shitload. And it looks like the white Skaven is almost like frozen on her seat. Just dying. Completely frostbitten. The Rat Ogre's not looking so good either. Jules, it's your turn.
And the rat ogre never came into view. Take it
not
it's
their
on the
turn
other
yet.
side.
Oh wait, what? What did it? Why didn't it move? Mel went. I must have skipped its turn. Oh,
I
fuck.
prepared an action for the rat ogre, and
That's. Huh. I guess I skipped its turn.
Tiska Tiska. Should I just go, or
Yeah, do it's your turn.
do we know where the rat ogre is? Anybody?
Yeah, looks like Mal and the Doulahan and Sophie are fighting it. Or are shooting at it. So it's likely somewhere over in this direction.
Alright, well. Let's just move up again. And again, prepare the action. Cast a spell when it's in range.
Mal, I guess it's your turn.
Now of Havoc. Defender of the universe. Blam blam.
What are you shooting at?
Take a guess. Hint,
The
it
ogre.
ends in ogre. It rhymes with ogre.
45. Okay. Should have sent. No, well, yeah, more than one. Oh.
And Lethis is gonna run away like a little girl for a little bit.
Ah! Ah! It's that ogre's turn. And it's going to. Well, Lady Winter did hurt it severely, so. Gonna try and punch her over the buildings. See how that works out for you. Try and get her out of the way. She's tanking it. Hit, miss, hit. She's going to take a bunch of damage. Oof! And is in fact going to go flying over the building. Ow! God, she's not looking too happy. The Doulahan's turn, and she does not look happy either. But she's going to take aim, and she did not like seeing all that lightning go around, so I'm going to try see if she can't off that gross rat on top. 22 and 26. Yeah, that'll hit. And 2 bright shining bullets and 47. 8. That is 1 dead rat. And she falls from her harness off onto the ground. Gutrunner's gone. Taz, burn!
Rawr. And let's see. Just ignore the second attack on this. Boop. 18 to
Okay.
hit.
18 to hit. That is not going to hit. That thing's
Alright.
hide is way too tough. Well, yeah. No, yeah. Sophie.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Okay, so it's just the big fucker left.
Looks like that. The wizard is dead. Well, I guess you should have taken maybe half damage, but it's too late now.
Touch.
More, more negative levels. Okay, 15.
Yep.
15. What was your last roll actually? Was it less than that? It was 15. It was again 15. Okay, well that hit. And so yeah, 4 this time. Let's see. Another.
And they suck, so it's okay.
7, and this is going to go to 9. Oof. I was going to be taking a -6 to all of its attacks and stuff. Molly's turn. Can you fuck this guy up, Molly? Can you do it, Molly girl? She's gonna Holy Smite. And it's gonna take 5d8. 5d8. Holy Smite. That's another. Oh, it needs to make a will save, I think. On Holy Smite is a will save. Oh, well, that might actually save against our 4th level. That will save on a 4th level spell, actually. Congratulations, buddy. You didn't eat it. White Skaven's dead. Lady Winter is gonna pick herself up off the snow, dust herself off, and we'll trot back over here. Oof. Ooh. Oh, that thing hurts. That thing hits really hard. And Jules.
Well, the rat ogre didn't come within range for my spell to trigger, so.
It did not. Although, if you move one more time, you can probably get within sight of it.
But I could see it before. It's just
Oh.
that didn't reach far enough. But now it does. And it doesn't matter because he's almost fucking dead anyway.
Why? What are you gonna do?
I was gonna bail for polymorph, but
But you don't want a rat ogre bunny?
You don't want a rat. You don't want an ogre bunny.
it's just he's almost.
Sounds
fucking
kind
dead.
of awesome, actually.
Sure, I'll
An
try and
ogre
turn him into a
rabbit.
rabbit.
Another rat. You like your rabbits.
Everyone's saying rabbit, so
Well, it's just that. Well, I guess
What
your
about
first
a
failed
hare?
polymorph was a cat.
I was gonna turn him into a mouse, but
Third, turn him into a
mouse.
lapin. Or perhaps a hare.
bunny is fine. fluffy, silky, smooth bunny.
So what is that? A fortitude save?
Yeah, and since he's red ogre, he's probably gonna pass. So
Probably got a really good fort save.
DC 22, so he passes.
All right.
Guys,
Now-
finish killing him.
Should have maybe timed things differently. Then? Ben?
Huh? What?
It's your turn.
Oh, my mouth was full of food.
Okay.
Alright, well, I will apply bullets, literally.
All right. It's always a good plan.
I'm
30
done.
and 29. Those are both solid hits. 45. It is not looking so good. But it is the Rat Ogre's turn, and it probably doesn't like getting punched a whole lot. Well, it's getting a bit overwhelmed by the sheer number of enemies that are attacking it. But this huge beast, for all his teeth, doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. If anything, the blonde and the satyr are doing much more. So he's gonna charge in here.
Her an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
An attack of opportunity. Do it.
28 for 18 and a 32 trip.
Wow. 28 will hit. That's
Get tripped.
18. 18. And a 32 to trip. Let's see. How does one... It calculates your CMD by 10 plus BAB plus dodge, deflect plus strength and dex. Let me see. It's got a lot of strength, so let's see. 10 plus 10 plus... It doesn't really have dodge and deflect, but his BAB is pretty good. That is not enough, unfortunately, to trip him.
Aww.
You were pretty close. You had a good grip on him, but he was too strong for little baby Hearn. Little puppy hyena Hearn over there.
My little creature Satan, my little creature Satan.
10, 10, okay. Gonna punch first Mal.
So,
40 to hit, and then 1 on the lady. It'll miss her.
okay.
And they'll try her again, and we'll crit. Does a 40 hit you? My little chaos bees, my little chaos.
Of course.
Okay. Then you're going to take 40 damage from his big meaty fists, and the lady is going to hit, and you're going to be knocked 20 feet back into the wall of this building. Ugh.
Oh, he doesn't have to make like a CMB check or anything for that?
It's just an automatic smash into 20-foot bull rush.
It looks like he knocked me inside the building.
You did.
Because
You're
I
inside
can't
the
see out
building.
of it.
You are inside the building. And she got crit on, so... oof! And then she's gonna... Not again! Oof! Into the tree. I'm sorry, what were you saying? I cut you off.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Dualahan is like, back up, back up. $18 to hit. Touch AC. His touch AC is utter garbage. Is total trash. $16 more damage. It's bleeding and looking almost like it's on its last legs. And it's Hearn's turn. Hearn, can you bring
him.
down the ogre at 30 to hit is gonna hit.
Maximum damage.
And you max damaged. Hearn
To his testicles.
Eviscerated.
How does Hearn kill this enormous rat ogre?
He lunges up. So the rat ogre's facing away from him, right?
Yes.
So Hearn rushes up, grabs this thing by the Achilles tendon, and just rips. The creature screeches and falls on its back, which Hearn deftly avoids between leaping onto its chest and ripping its balls off in a savage frenzy.
Jeez. That's horrifying. Are you going to eat the balls to gain their strength?
Yes.
Okay, because this thing's huge, and they're like cantaloupes.
Hearn is a large-sized hyena. He doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't give a shit. Okay. All right. He eats the balls of the rat ogre. He has castrated the rat ogre and has devoured his essence. Hearn is gonna. Hearn doesn't give a shit. He really doesn't give a fuck at all. He's proven this on many occasions.
This is like the 12th set of ogre balls Hearn's eaten.
This is what he does for a living.
Yeah.
Weird.
I suppose Hearn is going to gain Hearn's propensity. Is it propensity? Is that the word?
Propensity?
What's that word? No, that's not. I'm thinking of a word. His habit of emasculating his foes, no matter how strong and brutish they are, has included and capstoning it with this enormous muscle-bound rat ogre has taken an effect on him, and he has acquired. I guess he has acquired ogre virility as some kind of perk now.
Oh God! All right.
Have fun with that, Hearn.
Time to find some lady hyenas.
Some lady hyenas. Oh, this thing's dead. Is dead. And with the rat ogre and its and the white skaven dead, the wintry town, though damaged and many of its inhabitants in hiding or captured somewhere in this town, probably in the basements here. The night finally, at last, grows silent. Until Lady Winter falls out of the tree and into the snow, and then flails on the ground for a moment before sitting up and standing, then brushing the white powder off of her outfit. Oof! Is that it? Are they done? Are they finally gone? These stinking little rats. Ugh. This was just an awful time. Are you all right? I don't recognize it. And it doesn't recognize you, but she does look around, look at you guys, and okay, I see.
Hearn will go over and
see.
demand pets.
She will contemplate what's in Hearn, looking at him seriously. You have been touched by a great and dark power, but yes, I can see it.
Bark.
You are still the hyena you were when you first met these individuals. You are still a good one. And she will give him pats and scratches. It's a very good Hearn. Molly will pick up Taz and will start dragging his enormous well, she can't pick him up. She's dragging him back. Guys, Taz is dead. I think he's not waking up, and I can't heal him.
We can just take him back, right?
Well,
Get a refund.
can't. What? No. Well, we'll have to take him back home. Yeah.
Well,
Taz.
it's either 30 years or 30 bucks. So that's the warranty on him.
30 years with 30 fucks. Has Taz and Molly fucked more than 30 times?
Probably.
That's a really odd statistic to try and keep track of. I mean, unless you're like COC or something.
Unless you're COC.
Well, I mean, considering where we are.
And then Victor Steele's gonna have fucked her more times anyway.
Well,
One more
obviously.
time. One more time. All the time.
NTR'd by your dad.
Oh, god damn it, Victor Steele, you son of a bitch. Can you name the main character, Victor?
I don't see why not.
God, the nepotism.
Victor Jr.
Vic Jr.
Yeah, like if you named your character Victor, you'd just be Victor Jr. basically.
Vic
Just
Jr.
name your character Junior. That's all.
Junior Steele.
You're one step up from being W.
Oh,
You just gotta wait till you get the option in the game to change your last name, and then change your last name to Mince. You can be Junior Mince.
Junior Mins.
I'd rather just name my character Stainless.
Stainless steel. Oh god, that's horrible.
Those are all things that you can technically do.
They're not good ideas, but
They're ideas.
They're funny at least.
Hey, you cannot deny that my Awakened Mouse espionage rogue was a pretty fun idea.
Complete.
Agent Mouse. Secret Agent Mouse.
Completely nonsensical and utterly broken for its purposes. Until you try and infiltrate a place that has a bunch of house cats. Then you're gonna have a bad time.
That's my general problem. Anything that's bigger than me.
So to a
And
no,
has
it would be
an
like
appetite.
it'd be like every house cat would be like a huge sized creature to you.
It's like in Mouse Guard, the role-playing game where you play mice. If you fight other mice, you use the fighting skill. But if you fight like a big creature like a fox or a cat, you use the commander skill because you have to lead an army against it to take it down.
Jeez. Brutal.
Brutal.
Oh, speaking of brutal, let's see.
And she will turn then after petting and scratching her in a little bit, she will turn the rest of you and like, what are you all doing here in my domain?
Fuck if I know.
Points
How
at
did you
Zola
get
and
here?
say, well, it's all her fault.
I was just along for the ride.
She'll look at the Doulahan. She seems confused by looking at her, like she's unable to get a real reading on her. What are you doing here? The Doulahan will shuffle nervously from on her feet and will say that she was sent here to atone by helping to save this place. Well, I think she succeeded. You succeeded. So, congratulations. And the rest of you, you all helped too. That was very good of you to help deal with all this. Although I get the feeling you didn't really have much of a choice.
Could you move me out of the wall at some point? I can't pass through the line.
Sorry, you'll climb back out of the busted wall.
Yeah, I can see again.
Yes. Well, despite not having much of a choice coming here, you did help me. You did help save this realm. It would have taken me quite some time to get out of that circle, if I even could have. It was a very strong containment. And you have saved a great many hundreds of my elves here. So, tell me, if there is something you would like, name it, and I will see what I can do about it. I will grant each of you a boon that you desire, as long as it is within my ability to grant it. That is.
I just wanna go home.
Home. Do you mean the Foundation? Or do you mean your point of origin?
I mean the Foundation. I ain't getting all philosophical here.
Fair enough.
I'm just tired of dealing with rats.
It will take, yes, as am I. It will take some time to clean these rats off the grounds here. His newly gained godly virility, Hearn's mind is flooded with images of hyena babes, of his bestial intellect. He wishes for bitches.
Bark, bark.
It's a good thing he can't talk.
It's too bad he's a hyena, because then he's gonna get pounded.
Well,
Oh, God.
turns into
He
that,
wishes
obviously.
for bitches. Now, all right.
I'm pretty proud of that one.
It's pretty good. Now, all right, Hearn. Do you want actual dire hyenas, or do you want gnolls? Like, what do you want?
Yes?
We bestiality now,
Well,
apparently.
it's not bestiality if Hearn's an animal. He has an int of 2.
Kinathis said gnolls.
Do you want dire hyenas or gnolls? Really? Like, do you remember Ularu from the first adventure? That really big gnoll chick?
I mean, alright. In character, Hearn obviously wants dire hyenas. Out of character, Savin wants gnolls. So I can play a gnoll. But, oh well.
Play a gnoll wife of Hearn.
No, I would not be playing.
God.
I would not be playing Hearn's gnoll wife. That would be.
Is it still bestiality if it's just 2 animals fucking?
No, I guess not. No.
It's just 2 animals now.
Okay.
So yes, Hearn wishes for hyenas.
Oh boy. Let's see. All right, 1 second. Is that really what you want?
That's what
My goodness.
Hearn pants heavily.
Goodness. She shakes her head. Well, you did help as well, so I suppose.
Hearn's like, bitch, I killed that motherfucker.
Yes, yes, you did very good. Finishing off that big brute. I suppose. I can't say for their dispositions, but I think I can summon something here for you. It'll be up to you to actually tame them, though, so you should make sure to assert yourself properly to them. And she will mumble to herself and will be surrounded by a glow of a light powdery blue, and then not far from Hearn, a pair of huge hyenas will be called up, looking a little nervous and confused as to where they are. And she'll pat her. Then Lady Winter will pat Hearn on the head and go on, go have your fun.
Hearn will immediately use his aura of fear to put them into to assert dominance.
Assert dominance. How many hit die do dire hyenas have?
Let's find out.
Alright, let's see. Dire hyena.
Is that even an actual
dire
monster set? It sure is.
It is dire
Oh man,
hyena.
they have so few hit dice. They are now Hearn's bitches.
Alright, do they make a roll or anything, or is just
they make a will save versus DC a bunch. It's DC 14.
Their will is only +2, so we'll see.
Better than even odds. Come on, Hearn, I believe shit. Yay!
One of them is cowed by your fearsome display. The other doesn't look very impressed. I suppose Hearn will mount his prize, and the lady will turn away and will, let's give them some privacy. We'll shoo everyone into the town square.
You're welcome.
Good, congratulations there, Hearn.
Wait, how's she shooing me?
Do you really want to stay up in the air and be able to watch?
I'm just asking, how the hell is she shooting me?
She is very politely asking everyone to come down and give the hyena some privacy. And I was just assuming everyone would just go along with it, because you always seem to go along with everything.
Here we go. Just tap, 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 tap. Scroll. And, that was fucking hard it is to find this shit sometimes when they don't properly goddamn label this shit.
Molly will immediately ask for Lady Winter to bring Taz back. He's really important to me, and he did die defending, trying to save you. And that he did. He did do a lot. He did help do a great deal to weaken that barrier. So I will do what I can for him. I'm sure he'll be fine, as long as he accepts. The dead are always able to deny they are almost always able to deny their bringer back.
As long as he accepts my method of resurrection. She just flops out a giant cock and starts walking towards Taz's corpse.
Jeez. No.
I don't want to be raised. I don't want to be raised.
I don't want to. Let's see. She will go to Taz's body and will look him over. He is a brave soul. I am glad he was here. And then she will raise her hand and will make like she's sprinkling sand or something over him, but she doesn't have anything in her hands. And when she moves her fingers together, snowflakes fall down and start and give Taz a light dusting of snow. And the snowflakes glow brightly in power. And Taz, your ephemeral soul was on its way, on its journey towards Elysium, but you hear a powerful, very gentle voice calling you back, telling you that the one who loves you very much is wishing for you to return to the mortal coil.
Ah, damn it. Well, I have no reason in character not to accept, so I guess Taz accepts.
Now, Taz, while this power is very soft and gentle, it is cold. You have an opportunity here to change. Does Taz wish to remain be brought back as a normal salamander? Would you be to be brought back as a frosty salamander?
Oh man, yeah, I want to be a Frostman. That sounds cool.
With cold blue fire and icicles for like living ice for scales or something.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to do something about your token. It doesn't quite fit now, I guess. But now you are a Frostmander. The change is a bit sudden to Molly, and she looks up in confusion. But Lady Winter assures her that Taz is all right and his soul has returned. Then Molly will sniffle and a few tears will fall, but she'll hug Taz very tightly and will help him sit up. Taz? Taz? Taz?
Everything's so cold. So cold, Molly. Where am I?
We're back. You're still here in the Great Winter.
Oh man, I'm gonna love using grenades around Taz now.
I asked the Great Lady Winter to. She promised us all a boon for helping her, and I asked her to bring you back to life, but something happened, and you're. Let's see. Would a Frostmander have? A regular salamander has like very dark, like a reddish kind of hue to their skin. Yeah. Would a Frostmander have like?
Obviously, he's got
really
like an
pale
icy
skin.
blue. Yeah, pale.
Yeah. You're very. No. She'll. Molly will fish a mirror out of her bags and will hold it up, showing Taz his now like pale, like dusty blue skin with like ice. Like, oh god, you are such a fucking bishi now. Oh my god, with your fucking fancy hair. Oh god, terrible. Let's see. Would Taz have what color of hair does Taz have now?
It's like rich dark blue flowing down around his shoulders.
Azure. You have flowing locks of
hair.
azure. Oh god. And your once reptilian scales are now look like they're made out of what is it?
Yeah, they're icy blue.
Yeah, icy blue scales.
Sapphire. No, sapphires.
Made of
style scales.
Sapphire scales. Made out of what almost looks like ice, but is much, much harder. I guess you're a Frostmander now? Looks like the cold power of this plane has affected your body and soul. You're still you, though, I think. She says that you're just fine. Just a little bit changed.
Molly's just saying this to Taz's fainted, self.
Oh.
As soon as
Taz,
he
no,
saw
wake
himself.
up!
Bah.
Ah! Molly starts fretting, and Lady Winter will reassure her that he's fine. He's just, perhaps it's just a bit of a shock to him. Give him some time to rest, I think. He's been through quite a lot. And then she'll turn to Jules and Sophie and Mal.
What's up?
What?
Yo.
You three have also, and she'll also look at Lethis, I suppose, too. You four have assisted greatly in freeing this place from these chaotic rat men and their masters. The offer stands to you as well. Is there a boon? Wait, no, Jules. I don't know what you want. You already asked. You gave me that.
I know what I want.
Now, Sophie and Lethis, what is it that you desire? If it is within my power, I will grant it to you.
How about slapping that barrier enchantment on my armor?
Oh? You wish for me to enchant your armor?
Yeah.
Well, very well. All right. I think that's well within my ability. That is
And
something
I
that...
wish Mal could totally come more.
You do very much enjoy your time with Mal. Very well.
Poor Bimbo Lethis.
I will grant each of you this. She'll look at Mal like, this is something we do here very, very often. So this is easy for me. And she will just she'll approach Mal and will, with one of her pale hands, will seem to run her hands over the armor and seems to almost draw symbols on it, but there's no visible markings being drawn. And after just a moment, your armor seems to glow and be suffused with energy. And, she will grant you, your armor is now, has the barrier enchantment added onto it. So it is the mid-tier barrier, which grants 20 points to your shield.
Well, no one's hitting me ever again.
Then they'll just cast Phantasmal Killer on you. Don't worry, I know that happens.
It's fine, I got fort for days.
And then she'll seem to blush a little bit. Your companion has made a very personal wish, and if you don't mind, I just need to touch you once, if it is all right with you.
Mal will just unzip.
Oh my. Well, this is what she wants.
Girl's got good taste.
She will reach down and will give your balls a little stroke, and her hand is very soft, and it feels quite nice. And as she finishes touching you, a shiver runs up your spine, and you feel a jolt run through you, and then you start like. It feels like your testicles just drop and become heavier as they seem to just swell.
Hey Mal, your balls finally dropped.
That would make more sense if someone in the campaign had said that and not just the DM describing the action of my balls getting bigger.
What Well, they sink with the weight of them, and as they are expanding. How big were they before?
Let me see if I have a note of that.
Do you have a note of that? Because that seems like something you might actually have.
No, I don't.
No.
For once, my character does not. I mean, he's got a
Wow.
20-inch horsecock, so
God.
I'm going to assume the balls are appropriately sized for that.
They're probably like fist sized, and then they become like, but now they're significantly larger, like twice as large, maybe like
So grapefruit sized?
grapefruits, yes. Blethis kind of just bounces up and down on her feet, squealing, and her those big flaming boobs of hers just jiggle up and down, up and down, up and down.
I should have given her
It's
hypnotic
great.
tits.
You should have asked her. Well, whatever. All right. Well, you now have much larger balls and enchanted armor.
Yep.
Miss Sophie, is there anything you want?
Yes.
I know you are a very humble person. Oh, well, direct. What is it that you desire? If it is within my ability, I will grant it.
A pair of unbreakable knitting needles.
Knitting needles. Unbreakable. Unbreakable knitting needles. You do so enjoy your knitting, don't you? Let's see. She will reach into a pouch that's on her skirt's belt, and will fish around inside it for a moment before pulling out a pair of silvery-looking metal knitting needles. Here, I think you'll like these. And she will hand them to you gently, and you can feel that they're just by touching them, you get a sense that there is magic in them.
Okay. Writing it down.
You can write them down as one set of what's a good metal? Mithril? Nah.
Adamantine.
They're not adamantine.
Well, that's the two main metals, mithril and adamantine.
No, let me see. Oh. No, that wouldn't fit. You know what? I like the name. I liked the name of it, the name in Final Fantasy. So how about let's go with one set of sky steel knitting needles that grant you
that sky steel.
What? What?
You know that sky steel is vibranium, right?
Vibranium. Oh, whatever. Let's just say sky steel. Knitting needles that will grant you plus 10 to all craft knitting checks.
Okay.
Let me see. Hearn. Now, there's one. There's one left. There's one person who hasn't made a wish yet. And she'll look down at Taz. She will pout and will look down at him and will say, sorry about this. But, and she'll snap her finger and Taz, you will be jolted awake again.
Ah!
Sorry about that. You fainted, but I do need your answer.
You know what?
Everyone who helped here was granted a boon, a reward for their service in protecting this place. You are the only one who has not yet asked for something. If there is something you want or desire, it is within my ability, I'll allow it. I will give it to you.
Taz will look at Molly and say, "You asked for me to be back, so what do you want, Molly? Something for yourself, huh? Think you deserve it after all that."
For me? But you are what I wanted.
I'll get a big smile and give her a hug, but just urge her to think of something.
Now you're putting me on the spot. What does
Just
Molly want?
Yes.
Oh,
Just look at the needles, hold them up and look at them. See Molly and what's it called? Pass between them, just inspecting and just say, "Mother babies." Just
blush.
pack my needles away.
Taz also blushes,
Oh.
but
Whoa, wow. I think it might be a little early for that.
wouldn't be the worst thing.
No. Molly, what do you want, girl? This is hard. She doesn't really have much of wants right now. She's quite satisfied as far as things go. But
She could wish to be a real girl instead of a robot.
Yeah, I mean, if we double down, that'll get her from going from half of a real girl to like fully real girl. It'll be great.
Pretty sure she's real girl. Goddammit! Shut the fuck up, guys. She's real girl. You guys are.
She's a real doll?
Yeah, she's a real doll.
She's
I'm a real doll.
more or less real than the doll in the Hunter's Dream.
I get that reference.
Yes, that's exactly why I said it.
So less.
I said more or less.
So she could be less.
Go being literal, yes. But as far as you know, yeah, she's fine. She's normal. As far as anyone knows, she is fine and normal and flesh and blood. What does fucking Molly want? What does Molly fucking want? Oh. How would I do that, though? What would the answer be? I'm really not sure. I don't really have anything that I want right now. With Taz back, I'm really satisfied with how my life is right now.
Money.
I don't suppose I could take a rain check and wish for something later.
Or a regular check.
She'll look at Molly then and stare at her for a moment before nodding. I suppose that's not too much trouble. You are, I can tell, you are very happy right now. And then she'll reach into her pouch again and we'll fish around before she pulls out a nice little ring made up of a snowy white metal that has a little sapphire set into it in the shape of a snowflake. And then we'll take Molly's hand and we'll slide the ring onto her finger. That ring contains contains the power from me to grant your desire. It will work. It is bound to you. It will only work for you. So there is no fear for someone stealing your ring and using its wish for their own ends. Do with it as you see fit. However, it will not. I will tell you now, it will not harm. This is a gift of good from a good deed. You cannot use it to wish harm upon another. Molly will then hold the ring in her hands, on her finger, in her hand, and will nod. Okay. And then she'll look at the Doulahan and now, what do I do with you? Sent here, were you, to protect this place?
Sticky tape her head back on.
And she'll squint at her and she'll squint at the Doulahan, and then her eyes will widen. Oh, I see. Well, you are an interesting person, aren't you? Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. That is not for me to tamper with. Perhaps you can get your companions here to help you with that little project. But I can send you all. I can at the very least, perhaps maybe send you all home. The Doulahan will nod. Will look a little flustered, but she seems to accept this answer. Well, I suppose you all want to go back to where you came from now. Miss Jules has expressed the desire to go home.
Yes.
Now, I can send you directly home. However, I know you have a great number of things on that boat of yours.
Oh yeah, shit, we need to go back there.
Can you send our entire boat home?
Actually, yes. Just teleport us and the boat back to the Foundation.
I do not believe your employer would look kindly upon suddenly having a boat dropped on top of her and her right on the inside of her home.
But
Happens.
it's our boat.
I'll
turn to Molly and say, isn't there like a docking bay or something at the Foundation we can use?
There's a Spelljammer dock, yeah.
Great. Just drop it off in the Spelljammer dock.
That is going to give them quite the scare. I suppose I'll have to move all of the crew on that ship as well.
Wow. At least the Hellhound girls.
You wish for them to come with you? Yes, you did tell them of your organization. Very well. if that is what you want and how you want to be sent out of his place, I will grant Miss Jules' wish, and I will send you your ship, its contents, save for its crew, to the dock in your foundation.
Yay.
Yay.
This is going to be a doozy. Then she starts sprinkling that, waving her arms and sprinkling those little glowing snowflakes around, gathering energy and power from her plane, and things start to get the snow around starts to swirl and swirl faster and faster, becoming blinding, a blinding blizzard that obscures all vision. And then, after a moment of seeing nothing but white and feeling the cold of the blizzard, you find yourselves back on the ship. Back on the ship, sitting in a pile of snow that seems to be slowly melting. There's no one else around, though you were in the galley. You are in the galley now, where all the sailors were, but there are no sailors left. It is just you. And the doula. Well, no, just you. You, and there is one other thing. Sitting in the snow with you is a sword. A sword made of glittering, highly reflective golden metal. As well, actually, there's a couple things. There's the sword, and there is a gun as well. A nice, shiny, silver-plated gun. You recognize them as the weapons that the Doulahan was using. Seems like she has left those behind.
Yay, presents.
Oh, right. That reminds me. That reminds me. You hear, after a moment, a lot of thumping and crashing underneath you coming from the hold.
Uh-oh.
You hear some growling and more crashing noises, and then the sound of bark, 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 bark.
Oh. Hearn!
And then you hear
Hearn, buddy.
a scrambling sound, like paws against wood, and you, after a moment, you see the form of Tam Wolf come scrambling up
Wolf.
from the hold and into the galley. He looks rather panicked.
Hey, buddy, we're back. Did you miss us?
Bark, bark, bark. Yes.
I will give switches.
Bark, bark. Master, there is a monster in the hold.
Right.
There is a monster and an enormous hyena in the hold.
Oh,
they are mating.
Don't worry about them. They're fine. They're fine.
They're fine, are they?
Yeah, that's just Hearn. He came back.
Hearn is.
Yeah.
What of the monster?
No, that's Hearn.
That is the monster is Hearn?
Yeah.
What has happened to Hearn? Why is he a monster now?
Well, Taz will take a knee and put an arm around Tamwolf's neck. Let me tell you about our Lord and Savior Korn. And Taz will then begin
Corn!
explaining the glory of the Chaos Gods.
Corn.
Oh God. Oh.
This joke's not going away. Can't-
It's not. It's never going away. Never ever. All right. Well then. What would you? Yeah. Well, you're in the hold, in the pile of snow with some strange items. What will you do now? Presumably, you are back at the Foundation. If Great Lady Winter was to be believed. What would you like to do now?
Well,
We're
I
at where
guess
now?
I've got some paperwork to fill out.
Yeah.
I
We're
suppose.
back home.
Seemingly,
I guess I've
supposedly.
got to go retire.
Rip.
And before the director kills me, turns out that's their retirement package.
The retirement package is death.
Can't have them spilling all the secrets on this place.
All right. Well, okay. I suppose you guys will leave Hearn to his business, and will
Business.
come up from the hold. You'll come up from the below deck, and you're in an area of a place you haven't seen before. There is, in fact, what looks like a dock, although, on one end, it looks like a dock, and there is a ship. There is another ship, more or less anchored in place at one of the piers nearby. And there are a number of people that more or less look familiar, staring wide-eyed at you guys and your ship, which has suddenly appeared in the docks. A number of them look armed and are aiming at the ship and
Hey
you.
guys.
Morning, Joe. Morning, Bob.
What? Some of them start whispering at each other and pointing at you guys. And then one of them slowly approaches, not lowering his weapon. Identify yourselves.
I'm Taz. Alright, I look a
Jules.
little different. Here, and Taz will slowly pull out his Foundation ID card. Hand it over.
They'll look at each one of you, and we'll take the card. We'll glance at Molly. And we'll look at the card. This doesn't look like you.
You got
Molly.
kind of transformed along the way.
Molly will speak up and will vouch for you. We came across some weird, very strange stuff on our retrieval mission, and we got the opportunity to just be sent back home here. And so we were sent directly back here. Our mission is accomplished, and our cargo is in the hold. We have to report. I'll vouch for their identities.
Guys, you
They'll
work for the
squint.
Foundation. Weird magical shit happens all the time.
They'll squint, but will nod at Molly's insistence, and Well, it seems like everybody's IDs, except for Taz's, seems to be in line. They'll talk about posting guards at this ship. Make sure, just in case, if
Bunch
there's
of
anything there,
ingrates.
they will make sure nothing gets off the ship.
Oh yeah, speaking of getting things off the ship, I'm gonna go make sure that they don't shoot what's her butt, the Hellhound, and also Hearn.
Oh yeah, you might want to bring
So,
at least one of
I will
those
I will declare my cargo at the port.
at customs.
Yes. Uh, just take a bunny rabbit out of my backpack and start stroking it.
Oh my god, did you have that on you the whole
Yeah.
time? That rabbit
Has seen some shit, man.
has seen some shit.
Fucking magical adventures, motherfucker.
It is looking a little frazzled and panicked.
PTSD bunny.
Well, my tab has just seen this fucking giant chaos beast hyena just rip into a filthy rat over and just bathe in his fucking testicular blood that bled out on the fucking ground.
Oh. The other hellhound, the one that's not a bunny rabbit, will come up from the deck, from Taz's cabin, and will approach slowly and calmly with her hands, palms open, showing that she is unarmed and is harmless. And since you declared her and the rabbit, they will let you go with her as long as she is kept under guard.
Good, good, good.
Are you going to retrieve the artifacts and or the Doulahan's weapons?
Yes.
Yes to the weapons. Artifacts is somebody else's job.
Well, we gotta go turn them in, right?
That is generally how that works.
Yeah. We go up to the ugly guy at the desk, and he looks him over, and he's like, 1/4 portion.
Ah, yes, that is how this works.
But yesterday they were worth a half a portion each. Did you guys know that was Simon Pegg?
No.
Not only after the fact.
Oh, what? Okay.
It's just like the stormtrooper that gets mind controlled is James Bond.
Yeah. There were so many
Apparently he
cameos
just like
in that fucking movie.
kept sneaking onto set to like watch them film it. That they're like, hey, you want to, have a party?
Yeah,
That's how it
I think he
happens?
was filming like at the
Spectre.
next set down the road.
Yeah, and he kept just like walking on set to watch.
Yeah.
You want to play? You want to be a stormtrooper?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
James, you can wear the
Like,
costume.
it was a short. You
It's
got
just
like one short scene there without with the helmet on, but he got to be in it, so
Got to be in a Star Wars movie. God damn it! I didn't.
That's all most people care about.
Yeah. Okay. You'll gather up your stuff, and who is taking this? Who is taking the Doulahan stuff?
Oh, Taz take those because
Yeah, the
I'm
only
not
person who can really make use of them.
Taz.
Mm-hmm.
When you touch,
you turn
when
into
you take
Rip my
the
head.
items in hand, you will feel a shock run up your arm, and you'll feel the sword like vibrate in your hands. Alongside the sword at your hip, it will also vibrate in turn, and will seem to pulse at the exact same time and frequency as the sword in your hand, and then you will hear the Dullahan, her voice in your head, seem to breathe a sigh of relief.
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
Finally.
It's time to conquer Earth.
It's been a very long time since my two halves have been in the hands of a single person. You have been a very great help this whole time. First, you broke my curse binding me to the land and took Mornsky in hand. And then you helped me again on my what was it? What would it be? What would it be? My trial of cleansing to show that I am worthy of a second chance. And now you have the solar celebration in your hand. These two swords are two halves of a single great blade. Though they are split apart now, there is a way to reforge the blade anew, if you seek it out anyway. As long as you have both halves, I will be here with you and can speak to you.
You can hear me back, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you think, or even if you speak, although if you start speaking to your sword out loud, it might make people look at you funny.
It's not the first time we look at him funny.
You can't hear that.
It's out of character.
Okay. I am not the form you know me as. The Dullahan was a manifestation of the swords. The great sword that I used to be is my real form, and I am the intelligence and personality of that great artifact blade. And as long as these two pieces are together, my consciousness is more or less all together.
Well, glad to have helped you out there. It's unexpected, to say the least.
I'm glad you are taking this very well. Okay. You now have a second rune blade called Solar Celebration.
Yay! More voices in my head.
It's just one voice.
That's what you think.
Is there another voice I should know about?
No, don't worry, it's fine. Just ignore Bob. He's all right. Doesn't talk much.
All right. Since it is a very all right, let's see. This beautiful sword has a gold blade that shines like the sun, and it has a hilt made from pure ivory. The guard is designed to represent a starburst and has sparkling amber gems at each of its tips, and at the sun's center is a jewel that glows with solar radiance. There are 5 dark blue runes set into the blade. Each of them is clouded and dark.
So, what's the sword do?
Much like how you first encountered Mornsky, it is likely most of its abilities are dormant. Right now, it is a very nice bastard sword.
Alright, so it doesn't actually have any, like, magic properties right now?
Oh, it radiates a shitload
Well,
of magic, but nothing that you can access right now. It must be attuned to its wielder.
Oh, alright. Weapons. Alright. What rituals do I need?
There are 5 runes, and so you suspect there are in fact 5.
Jeez.
I don't remember what the rituals were for Morn Sky.
I've completed 3 of them. I know that. At great expense to myself, but now I'm filthy rich, so hopefully some of these will be unlocked.
You can probably unlock a number of them on any downtime that you get.
Oh.
If you would like to set aside some downtime when it is time for that, I can do some stuff for your sword or swords if you want to do Morn Sky as well.
Oh, yes.
Do some. Actually,
Like
never mind. You can't do that one.
That's gonna have a lot of downtime during his retirement.
Oh, I said wait. I said we'll hold off on that for now. All right. You have. Oh, you also. There is also the gun. The gun. The gun. Well, the gun looks like it's a mirror of the other weapon gun that the Dullahan wielded. The one that Mal has. The what is it? The Spirit Sunder.
Yeah.
This gun is where the heck is it? I have it here somewhere. Oh, I think it's in that document. My magic items.
This gun works against bears.
Foundation magic
It'd be
item.
a highly
weapon.
useful weapon.
Bear Slayer.
Against bears.
Only works against bears. Everyone else it doesn't even hurt. Just entirely bear slaying.
This. All right, you will. I'm not even going to bother really. You guys are going to spell check this thing into the ground.
Yep.
So, this weapon is called a Starshot hand cannon. The gleaming silver casing and polished darkwood inlaid grip of this +3 44 revolver is decorated with rows of tiny stars, sparkling comets, and little moons. A tassel of silver chain hangs from the bottom of the grip and ends in a diamond-studded symbol of a star.
That is the gayest enchanted gun ever.
The barrel of this gun sparks with silvery motes of light at all times, and bullets fired from this gun trail streams of silver light and resemble shooting stars as they fly. Creatures that...
Go ahead, keep going. Sorry.
Creatures that take penalties from bright light take these penalties for 1 round after being struck by such a bullet, and a bullet shot from this Starshot hand cannon shed light as a sunrod for 1 round after it is shot. A sunrod for 1 round after it is shot. In addition, the glittering bullets tended to veer towards undead, making it easier to fell the vile creatures. This translates as a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls against undead creatures.
So +3, +5 against undead. Neato.
Yes.
It's the perfect gun for a sparkle vampire.
Sparkle Pyre. There is also another thing.
Team Edward, yo.
And may be a hint as to something that was for. There is one more thing. Now that you guys are a lot stronger and have much higher spell checks, it may even be a hint to something that was forgotten about a long time ago. There is an ability on this gun 2 times per day as a standard action, the wielder can use a star shot to fire a 30-foot cone of streaking bolts of radiance. All creatures in the area effect take 5d8 points of damage unless they are undead or creatures harmed by sunlight, in which case the damage increases to 10d8. This damage bypasses damage reduction and energy resistance. DC 18 reflex save has the damage. A creature that takes damage from this attack is shrouded with a soft radiance as fairy fire for 1 minute. I will post that into Roll20 for you.
I
Ding.
appreciate it.
The Star Shot Hand Cannon. It is a mirror. It is a mirror version of the Ghostfire Coffin Nailer that Mal has. The Spirit Sunder. Oh, this gun has a name too. It is called Shine Spark.
Nice.
Shine Spark and Spirit
This
Sunder.
gun's. If I haven't said it before, I still say it sounds like something out of fucking JoJo. Shine Spark for the Stardust Crusaders.
It is a very celestial and
We just need
star-themed weapon. Star and moon-themed weapon. Alright. I suppose you will make your way up to the director now or something, or whatever. You got something to do?
Yep.
What would you like? Where would you like to go next?
Turn the artifacts.
You
Gotta go turn in these fartifacts.
Yep.
And then go sleep for a while.
sleep for a week. Okay. Where are you going to turn these in?
Whoever the fuck is that's
Wherever
the
we
job
turn
of?
them in, like
Usually
the
they're
last 2 times.
Usually they are taken from you when you return from the gate. However, you did not come back through the gate, so there was no one to collect the artifact from you.
I'll go back to the gate.
Roll knowledge bureaucracy.
Well, they weren't-
Savin.
No. Got rid of that skill.
Really?
Well,
I did.
Would
Had
have
to.
been perfect here.
I know, right?
Knowledge
Well,
bureaucracy.
you can trudge on down to the gate room, but there isn't anyone there other than the snoring form of an old man sitting behind a desk with a hat covering his face. That does not look like anyone was expecting you.
I will look around and eventually just like tap the old man on the shoulder. Hey old timer.
Huh? What? Huh? And he will flail his arms and fall back from his chair.
Just immediately throws a fireball on my face and I die. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want someone to throw a fireball in your face and you die immediately, you gotta offer them cookies.
What's going on? Who are you?
Oh,
What?
wow,
What?
that
Huh?
fucking
What?
joke.
Well, he will look up at you guys through his bushy gray eyebrows and will look around. Where's my hat? Who are you people?
That's an
What are you-
old one.
Who are you people?
That's
Why are you
not-
startling me like this?
Do we work here?
Uh-huh.
Just,
Work here.
we saw you not 4 days ago.
Was it only 4 days ago? I guess it was.
It's actually,
you.
all right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3 or 4. Not long
I don't
ago.
know. You don't look familiar at all. I think there was this salamander though, but he was all red and had fire all over him.
Don't remind me. Look, where do we dump artifacts off? I got hit in the head and I forgot.
You'll you will stumble back to his feet and almost like collide with you and almost knock you over, but he will steady himself on you and will look at you and like, I don't know, you whippersnappers, always doing weird things these days. You don't know where to hand in the artifacts. Where is that little elf girl who's always taking them away? Well, you elves, you may be older than me, but you should respect me like your elders. You're always running off and leaving us to need to do everything. Where the hell is that girl? And we'll look around in vain for the elf that usually meets up with you guys after your excursions, but she is nowhere to be found. Well, if she's not here, I suppose you could take it directly to the director. Or you could always try and track down, what the heck is her, what's her name?
Polly?
Molly? Dolly?
No, Molly's
No.
right here. I will pick
Molly?
up Molly and plant her in front of him.
Carrie? Barry.
Is there a dog girl one
Mary?
called Polly?
Don't be racist.
I think her name was Mary.
Yes, Mary. Right. Let's go track down. Wait, Molly, she's her cousin, right? What the hell's her name?
Who?
The person we hand the artifacts off to?
Oh, Mary.
Right, yes, Mary. Alright, let's
What
go
about
find
her?
Mary.
I don't know where she is. Been gone
I
for
know
4
you
days.
don't. And now that we know her name, we can just go ask around.
I suppose. All right. How about you guys roll me some gather informations? Try and
Well,
find
balls
Mary.
in my court now.
We know you love balls in your court.
Wow. 31. I now know her measurements amongst many, many other personal details.
All right. Asking around, you get a few conflicting answers regarding the one of the blonde elves that seemed to be just all over the place around here these days. But eventually you can track Mary herself down at her office.
Gee, she has an office. Who'd have thunk we'd have found her there?
No one attempted to go find her office.
We
I didn't know where it
We
is.
didn't even know we had an office.
I don't have an office. How the fuck don't I have an office?
Well, there isn't a map. There is not a map for this place, but you could surmise that there is an office. There are some offices. Whatever. You go to her office then, and knock on her door, and after a moment she answers and looks rather surprised to see all of you, including a new face, and you are carting around a rather large chest. And what else is in what else did you guys pick up? The scrolls, the chest, and oh right, those weird vials. Whoa. Oh, hey. Whoa. Hey. Wow. What are you guys doing here? I wasn't expecting you back for a while. How did you get here so fast?
We caught a
Complicated.
boat.
A boat?
Magic.
Yeah, it's
Kind of
magic. Don't
teleported
worry
back
about
on our own.
Teleported back here?
it. Yes.
It's the general idea.
She looks a bit skeptical.
Look, okay, we went to Winter Wonderland. We saved female Santa Claus, and she sent us back here with our artifacts. Are you happy now? Also, I'm Blue. Hi, how's it going?
Blink. You do look a bit different, yes?
Why are you so sad?
What? I'm not sad.
No,
I'm
Taz.
confused. Oh.
It's blue.
Glower.
Well, this is rather strange, and I don't quite understand what's going on, but you seem to be back earlier than expected. Did you... I take it you have succeeded?
I dumped the
On your-
artifacts on the desk.
Oh,
Plop.
I see. This is a lot bigger than I thought. She opens the box, and there's a bunch of skulls. What are these? Where did you get these?
The place where you sent us.
Weren't you sent to get some scrolls?
Yeah,
Got those too.
here's some scrolls.
Oh,
I didn't realize we're only supposed to bring back one artifact at a time.
well, you were only sent after these. I didn't expect you to come back with all this. Are these artifacts?
Mm-hmm.
Seemed like it.
This is a bunny.
They seem very artifacty.
I can see that. It is a bunny.
It's magic shit.
Who's
though.
that? And who's that with you?
And that's the bunny's sister. It's complicated.
That's the what? She just looks even more confused now. Bunny's sister? All right, hang on. Let me just take this one thing at a time. Okay, you got the scrolls. That's good. The director will be very happy to have those back. Have those here. And these things, she will wave her hands over them, detecting magic, and then we'll she will wave her hands over her eyes. Her eyes are watering. Oh gosh, that's bright. Wow. Yeah, okay, those are artifacts, I think. Those auras are very, very bright. Oof. Okay. Huh. Well, the director wanted me to bring these scrolls to her right away. But I guess we should bring in these vials. What the heck are these? Potions? Artifact potions? What? Never heard of such a thing. Well, alright, I guess we'll take these away. Be a bunch of good, strong backs and carry this big, heavy chest for me, will you? I don't have my usual... You kind of surprised me. I don't have any helpers on hand to cart these away.
Taz will heft.
That's a good... Frosty Mander?
Still a salamander at heart.
How did that happen?
Yeah, you know, it's
I've
kind
never
of
seen a-
racist to refer to
I've never
people by
seen-
their race.
Never seen a blue salamander before. Oh, by the way, yeah, if you had fire resistance, now you've got cold resistance.
Yay.
On the plus side, Molly's gonna feel, while she felt really cool whenever you spent time with her, Now she's gonna feel really, really warm on the inside. It's gonna feel real nice
Yay.
for you. All right, you're gonna cart those away, and she will lead you to those big those nice carved doors that lead to the director's office, and she won't even knock. She will just push it open, and we'll walk in on the inside. We'll wave you in. Come on. Hurry up.
Wow, pushy.
And inside, the director's at her desk, and she seems to be looking rather bewildered at the sudden intrusion. Like Mary, she did not seem to be expecting you, or anyone for that matter. Well, this is unexpected. You are earlier than I had anticipated, and carrying an awful lot of things, and with a person I don't recognize, and a salamander who was now blue instead of red. I take it you have a very interesting report to hand in, then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Could say that.
I see. Well, she'll look at the items in your hands, and we'll note this her eyes will fix on the 2 scrolls and their scroll case. And then after a minute, we'll flick over to the box and then the set of vials. And we'll arch an eyebrow, you guys can't really tell that much. I see. Well, I guess since you brought those here, those are artifacts as well. Please place them on the desk. I will have a look at these. Please, although I would like to see those scrolls first and foremost. That is what you were sent to retrieve. Please, I would like, while I'm looking at these, I would like to hear about what you've been up to. And I'd like to know who this other person is and why you brought them here.
We found a promising new recruit. 2 of them, actually. And I will put a bunny rabbit on her desk.
She will look at the bunny rabbit, and then we'll look up at you, not say a single word.
Tess just smiles.
Baleful polymorph.
You certainly enjoy that baleful polymorph spell.
It's literally the first time we've used it.
She'll look at the scrolls, and then I guess she'll look at the bunny rabbit sitting on her desk, looking rather shell-shocked. And then her eyes will visibly roll, and then she'll just kind of snap her finger and point at the rabbit, and the rabbit will seem to flash and warp and then pop back into a very, very surprised and distressed looking hellhound.
You know,
her sister
it would have been hilarious if you cut out the user up.
I just stopped after popped. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been pretty brutal. And then, yeah, the other hellhound will look quite happy, and we'll run to her. We'll step to her sister and give her a big hug. Oh, you're back. I was afraid you were going to be a bunny rabbit forever. Oh, it is good to have you back. And we're not going to be hung. Don't have to worry about all those things and potential punishments. And just other ones just like, yeah, right, punishments. What's going on? Where am I? Why do I really want to eat a bunch of lettuce and vegetables. What?
Taz
I need
will
to lie
fish a carrot
down.
out of his ration pack and hand it to her.
Thank you. And she'll start dazedly nibbling on it. What the fuck is going on? The sister will lead her. The one will lead her sister away from the party off to the side, and we'll start, trying to get her twin to come back to her senses. I take it. And these items here. And she'll pass her hand over them. And unlike Mary, will not look particularly phased by the magical auras. Oh, well. You certainly had a very productive mission. I got word that the response team moved out about 12 hours ago and came back. They reported that you had an encounter with those interlopers again, and that you beat them down very brutally. Is this true?
More or less.
Good. I'm very glad to hear that. I just wish it had put them properly in their place. I will expect a more detailed report from each of you once you have had a chance to settle back in, and I've had a chance to take a look at these items you've brought with me. Potions. How very novel. Unfortunately, I can't say for certain how much time you will have to yourselves. Things are going to be getting a little busy, I suspect. I do not want to alarm you all, but it seems that our attempt to dissuade this other group from interfering with us in our operations has not gone the way we had hoped. It seems that whoever is in charge of these people is determined to not just get in our way. The foundation and its members are now, I suppose you could say, are having a little small war with this other organization. Shortly after your encounter with them and subsequent victory over their team, rather disturbingly, a message came through the gate room to us. Just an innocuous slip of paper. Says that there is not room in this universe, in the planes, for two groups like this, and that we will be encountering them again very soon. I think you can look forward to a lot more work from.
Oh boy.
It's some enemy within.
Hopefully, we can continue on with our normal duties of retrieving artifacts. However, now we may have have to expand our sphere of influence to deal with these other people, gather information on them, find their operations, and dismantle them. And if possible, find out where they're operating out of and strike at it. It worries me that they were able to send this message to us. It means they know where we are. Well, we'll have to increase our defenses here at the Foundation and at our backup site. Well, let's see. What else to say? What else? I don't suppose you'd like to tell me why you're blue, Tazran. Although I hope it's not a question you are tired of hearing.
So a Doulahan transported us to a realm of snow and Christmas elves, and we fought the Skaven from Hearn's world here, who are servants of chaos that were invading Christmas land. We saved a female version of Santa Claus, who gave us all a wish, and oh yeah, I died, by the way. And she brought me back, but now I'm blue. And then she sent us here.
Blink.
Oh, and the Doulahan's in my swords now.
I see.
I thought it was weird when I found out there were other dimensions, but damn. That was a trip.
Yes, I can imagine it's been a very interesting few days for you. You might want to book another session with your psychiatrist, Mr. Tazran.
Probably several.
Very well. All right. Good. I hope you will recover from your ordeals, although I do hope it is quite quick. I already have an assignment in line for your group, and I think this will be very important. I can guarantee that you all will have some time to rest, a week perhaps, but I must admit I do wish for this to be done quickly. You will not be visiting the same sphere you have gone to several times before. You'll be going to a new location this time. For, I suppose, the first time in perhaps several times in the future.
Good.
And
sick of that place anyway.
She will look at Taz. You, Mr. Tazran, are going to get a chance to visit your home.
Oh, balls.
And I guess, I suppose we'll end the adventure on that, maybe.